Hello. It is Tuesday at 2, and so I am going live here on YouTube. I hope you've had a good Memorial Day if you are in the United States, and I'm happy to be here with you. Okay, so I want to have something I want to run by you. Let me make sure I'm actually live. Stand by, because I almost forgot that I needed to do this because yesterday was a holiday, and something I want to got my days mixed up. We like to say today is a Monday, Tuesday, because it's really a Tuesday, but it's a Monday. So I work with women. I work with women that are typically founders, business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches. And I've been shifting my marketing and my message a little bit to be a little more straightforward of who I'm trying to connect with. And what I'm saying now and what I'm doing now is I'm working with women as they build a business that loves them back while honoring their energy. And so I want to kind of chat through that just a little bit because we as women, we have so many different things that we have to do or that we get to do between our family and our business and just all the different things. I want to know for you, what does that mean to build a business that loves you back? Because in my brain, it means a couple of things. And next week, I will probably talk about those. But this week, I want to hold space to make this sort of short. I have something else I'm going to say that you might want to hang around for because it's something pretty cool. Um, but I want to know really, when you say you want to create a business that loves you back, or when you hear it, what do you think? Oh, wait, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But what I wanted to tell you is, so for me, I'm not going to go into all of the things, but one of the things that for me to build a business that loves me back means that I get to schedule my own thing. I get to have time for what's important to me. And one of those things I've dealt with the weight problem almost my whole life. And I go up and down because I do things, I white knuckle it, or I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this for a while, but it's not something I can do long term. And so I work with several different coaches for different things. And actually, I have two right now that I'm working with for this particular thing. Some people can do one thing and it's all good. But I've been working with Samantha Amaya for a while, and we've been working on setting some new goals, some new micro habits that will work for me. And then I'm working with Tiffany Toombs Clevenger on some nervous system resets and regulating my nervous system on some things and letting go of some stuff. And so between the two of them, I think I've got a system that's working now. And Samantha has just been encouraging me just to move my body just a little bit more, just a little bit, and to find things that I can do. And then I had a call with Tiffany, and I teach affirmations to my women in a different way than she teaches. And we both believe they work, but she believes she's more outspoken about the fact that you really have to believe what you're saying. It's not just you can't just say something and your brain is going to believe it, like it knows you're lying. And so knowing that, and I do believe that when I teach women to work with affirmations, to get it down to something you believe. And so what I would do is instead of saying I'm going to the gym 5 days a week, because my brain would be like, but you're not. And then I could say, well, I'm open to going to the gym 5 days a week. Still not true. And so you go backwards until you get to the place of what is real. And you walk in that, you say that, you focus on that. And then as the next thing becomes real, whatever that is, then you change it. But I asked Tiffany, I said, so how would you teach affirmations to my women, knowing where they're at and what they're working on in their life? And she said something to the effect of, I would ask them a question instead. And so she taught some of the stuff. And then she's like, basically, the question would be, what kind of woman would I have to be to have or do XYZ. Or if I had done it before, what kind of woman was I when that happened? And so that really got me thinking. I asked as a way to be able to help my own women process through and figure some of this stuff out. But then whenever I did it for myself, I'm like, oh, the kind of woman I was whenever I was at a healthy weight years ago was I exercised more, moved my body more, and I ate differently. Not necessarily less, sometimes less, but also different things, not as much crap. More fruits, vegetables, lean meats, vegetables, which I don't really like. But I was doing more of that. And so what I did, I started thinking, okay, I am going to start moving my body more. I'm going to do it. And I don't like going to the gym. I don't like getting up and having to go there. The time it takes me to get there, then it's double coming home. I won't do it consistently. I just know, well, I've tried. But in my brain, I thought, okay, there's a Planet Fitness nearby. They're all over the place. So no matter if I'm here or DFW or wherever I'm at, I can find a Planet Fitness, right? Easy peasy. So I looked it up and I'm actually going to San Diego and Vegas with my mom in a week or so. And so I actually looked, where is a Planet Fitness in San Diego close to where we're staying? And the same thing for Vegas. And I thought, if I'm not going here, I'm not going while I'm there. Like, really? I'm not going to do it. And so instead of trying to force myself to do something I know I'm not going to do and then beat myself up for it, I started thinking, well, what could I do? What would I do? And I had been researching for a while and I found a walking pad and we got it last week and I've used it every day. One day I used it twice and it also has a vibration mode on it. And oh my gosh, I didn't know how much I would love that. So right now I'm doing very small, starting out really small, but consistently. I'm doing at least 5 minutes a day. One day I did 10, but then I'm also doing 5 minutes a day of standing on the vibration thing. And it feels so good. And when you turn it off, then it kind of like you feel it going out of your body and it's like, oh, it feels so good. And so I enjoy it. And it's right here. We live in an RV. It's a small space and we have space for it. It's small enough and light enough that if Monty and I go on a trip, we can load it up in the truck and take it with me. I'm not going to take it on the airplane, so I'll have to get the steps in another way while I'm with my mom. But I'll tell you, keeping up with her is a lot. I'll do a lot more steps when I'm with her than any other time. So I'm not worried about that part. Um, but so find what you love. If if you want to reach a goal, you have to figure out what's going to work for you. And being able to build a business that loves you back, that honors your energy, that's part of that system, it's part of figuring it out. And so I would just encourage you today. What's one thing you can do to show yourself love, kindness, compassion, grace, something you would give to somebody else while still being intentional about how you treat yourself, but also growing a business? Because we do need both. For the last few years, I've been really working with women saying to create a life you love one choice at a time. And that is still true. One choice at a time can change everything. And what I recognize is y'all are really stressed out and focus on growing your business. And if you're not growing your business, then you're not going to take the time for self-care or self-love or self-respect or self-growth or any of the things. So if I can help you do both, if I can work with you to do both, of being able to create a business you love and honor your energy at the same time, that's when all the good stuff happens. So comment below when you hear the words to build a business that loves you back,